Nothing super official. But the live button is on. Welcome back, guys. -1 to Breaking Rad 2021 edition.
It's breaking sad. No
breaking sad because Cal's not here. How is everyone doing?
Great.
I'm great.
Great. That is good to hear. That is good to hear. So I need to stop my YouTube from talking in my ear. But 2021, it is 2020 is over. So far, 2021 sucks equally as bad. Not much has changed. We're still in a pandemic. Things are still burning to the ground, but we're here together, and that's really what matters, right?
We're all going to burn together.
We're all going to burn together. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Everybody. There he is.
Oh!
There he is.
Hey, me Cal.
Beautiful.
Hi.
Beautiful.
I have a taco for everybody.
Yes.
One for each of you.
Yes.
Is that please tell me that's not Taco Bell.
No, that's Delta. No, it's Jack in the Box.
Oh,
Jack in the Box is tacos?
Yeah, 2 for $1, man. Good
I
deal.
don't trust
Oh,
that.
baby, that's
Man,
my
what a
kind of deal.
So the story about tacos is I like the tacos from Sheets. Have you ever had the Sheets tacos? Do you guys have Sheets?
No.
Do they give you the
Oh,
sheets?
man. So Sheets, yeah. Well, maybe.
Nailed it.
But they're really good. They basically like just deep fry the whole thing, and then they pull it out and just throw everything in the box. Like they don't even try to get it on. But I love it. And I eat it with a fork. It's great.
I've never heard of Sheets. What is
Sheets?
that?
So Sheets is like
A Virginia thing.
Yeah. I think East Coast. Yeah, Southern East Coast. So it's a gas station, and they do all made-to-order food. It's not necessarily good food, but it is made to order. So it's like a fast food restaurant with gas pumps.
There's fast food. There's gas station food that I'll accept. Pretzels.
They make about anything you could possibly imagine, like sweet stuff, coffee, all kinds of things, like anything you could imagine.
I do like a good gas station coffee.
They actually have they have solid coffee.
Yeah,
they got Sheets in Tennessee too.
So is Sheets your Virginia replacement for like Wawa or Quick whatever the place?
It's better than those places.
It's better than Wawa, but it is like a Wawa is like the closest equivalent, I'd say.
They got what's called MTO, made to order,
MTO,
and you go in and you can go up to the little screen and punch in everything you want, and you can add tons of things to like your chicken sandwich. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But a 9. How are you, sir?
Yeah, 709 is here.
Sweet.
Oh man.
And Trusty's here. He's listening while door dashing. Wonder if he's door dashing some Sheets right now.
Probably not.
Probably not. So yeah, what is going on with everybody? What do you got going on, Mark, in your life?
In my life. All right.
Cut out what we know you're mad about and move past that.
I don't have to say that. What is going on in Mark's life? I have completed my work commissions, all that nonsense for 2020. I'm going into 2021 with a whole new batch of commissions that are going to stress me out for the next 2 or 3 months probably. Because the new year hit and everyone gave me sticker requests, so now I'm making stickers again.
Sweet.
Because I told everybody I'm busy. Wait until the end of December to give me your sticker requests, and they waited until the end of December to give me all their sticker requests at once.
I literally messaged you the other day about a sticker.
It's fine. You go top of the list.
Perfect. See, I knew having you on the show gave me some sort of perk. I'm glad to cash in. What about you, Mutt? What's going on?
A lot, man. 2020 was crazy, like toward the end of the year. I got an opportunity in Tennessee and packed up the family station wagon, and brought everybody here and set up camp at a new city. So it's pretty crazy. Like I've lived in the same place for the last 16 years or something like that. Long time. had all of my jobs in the same town, and then all of a sudden now I'm in a whole new place. So things have changed a lot.
The real story is he left me, if you guys can believe it. He left me.
I know.
I was offended for you.
Yeah, thank you. I was, yeah.
Well, I broke it to you softly, at least. I mean, I didn't just tell you I'd leave.
He took me to dinner. He took me, brought me some chocolates. Took me on a walk. We were holding hands, and he broke it to me really softly.
I picture your hands are covered in chocolate from the chocolates, and smishing them together while you walk.
Yep. And I cried, but
I'm going to see you next month. I mean, we're probably going to see each other just as much now as we did.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah. So we are making a special. We're making a trip to close to where he's going to be with the family, and so we're going to hang out. So I'm sure there'll be some Twitter.
Leaving his family. We've seen each other a lot.
Yep. Well, we're not doing it. We're just like I'm going to Tennessee just to see him. I'm not hanging out with my family.
No. There's nothing else going on. It's all for me.
You literally see your family every day. You can.
Yeah, I know.
Ignore them for a few days.
You get sick of them. I don't want to look at them. So.
Right. Yeah.
Other than the move, I've been into some comic book projects too with some other people.
Oh yeah. Tell us about that.
Well, since you decided to go off and do your own thing with your own project and not include me at all, but you did include Cal somehow. I decided to go off and find my own other partners to do comics with.
Oh, okay.
I'm also
the thing we did with Trusty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
Sorry, Mutt.
No, it's all good. I'm just picking on watch it. But no, I got into a couple other projects called I did some print setup for Aaron Calamari, who's got two really cool projects that he's put out over the last few months. So that dude's a workhorse. He's been very productive. He's getting artists that are putting out work. So shout out to Aaron Calamari because he's doing good. The one project was called Lethal. More Lethal. And then the other one was called
spelled wrong. That's all I remember.
Weapon, WPN.
I love that Dan's telling you about your own projects.
Dude, I'm fried, man. I've had so much work going on. It's crazy. I am totally fried. I have more work going on right now than I've ever had in my life. But anyway, I did a couple of those projects with him, and they looked awesome. And he's got a really cool style that's kind of it's kind of like a futuristic ninja, futuristic battles and stuff like that. Pretty neat. And then I've been helping out a friend of mine. He's my new friend because I started helping him out. But it's Fatal J. I don't know if you guys know Fatal J, but he's got a sweet channel where he does entertainment criticisms for DC Universe and Star Wars, Mandalorian, stuff like that. Okay. Really fun guy, really great channel. I really enjoyed the channel, and he hit me up to see if I could do some lettering for his new comic called Ninja Blast.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be doing lettering for Ninja Blast, and it's a fun comic. It just does a lot of action and a lot of cool characters. So check out Fatal J's channel and subscribe to his channel. And
put it in our private chat because I want to.
Oh, okay.
Watch it. I'll subscribe to it.
Cal, don't mute yourself. Unmute that. I want to hear all that taco goodness.
Some ASMR of Cal chewing.
Oh,
a little too clear.
Oh yeah, out of the beard.
We'll let Cal, when Cal's mouth isn't full. We'll let.
Start him now. Start him now. Go.
He's muted himself. I can't unmute him.
He's unmuted. That's good.
Oh, there he is. He's good.
Hey, let me shout out one more guy before we give it over to Cal.
Oh yeah.
While he's cleaning up, I've been helping out for lettering with a comic book called Handyman, Brad Ashworth.
Nice.
And so that book is coming along. They're doing English version and Spanish version, and he's basically giving that comic book away for free. You can go look at that right now on his site. I'll find that link and put it in the chat too.
Yeah, do that.
But it's really cool story. If you like what's that movie that was Denzel Washington?
John Wick. Oh no.
The Denzel Washington one where he's capable of killing people in a matter of 20 seconds or something like that.
Isn't that like all his movies? He's kind of
No,
like
that's just Denzel in real life.
yeah, it's just Denzel.
Yeah. But this
Equalizer?
guy basically Equalizer. That's
Okay.
it. This guy in Handyman basically does not use any guns, but he can use anything else to kill people. So he lives by a promise. It's kind of neat. It's a good
Wasn't there
story.
a TV show with that premise at one point? It had the Johnny Cage guy from Mortal Kombat. He could like kill people with a blade of grass if you wanted to or something.
I don't know, maybe, yeah.
It was
Sounds
probably like one of
cool,
those shows that lasted for like a day, but in the 90s. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
so-
cool.
I've been working on some projects, and if anybody else out there has any kind of lettering projects, or if you need any art help or any print setup, hit me up. I'll be glad to help out.
That's good to hear. I want to say Ichthy's in the chat.
Itch Die 5.
That's right. Good buddy. So thanks for tuning in, man. And
Appreciate
Cal, have you downed your tacos? And
I still have tacos. I just ate a jumbo jack.
all right,
Or as they
well,
call them in Southern California, Yumbo Yak. Sorry.
what is up with you, buddy, man? I haven't talked to you in so long.
I know I've been kind of floundering. I don't know. The lateness of Shinobi Sasquatch has been discouraging. So I've been kind of like, I don't know. I haven't been super active with comic stuff. But I'm working on stuff.
Yeah.
Got the Penance of Nash was going to come out, and then I got so many people messaging me saying, "You can't launch another project because Shinobi Sasquatch." I'm like, okay, okay.
You do what you want, boo.
Yeah.
Do you?
You have our permission to launch that.
Yeah.
2021, anything goes. Just do it.
I don't know. I'm already paying the artists off for their work they've done, and out of Shinobi Sasquatch money. So maybe I should, so I can make that money back.
Yeah, I would, man. Who cares? Just launch it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, since I have your guys' permission, I think I'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Well, all three of us gave you permission just now. So, and if anybody gives you a problem, you tell them that, and it shouldn't be an issue anymore.
That's right.
All right. Well, maybe I'll get back in touch with the guys and see if they're still up for it. I was so discouraged for a few weeks.
I know, man. I know. But let's say this here. That is not your fault. I shouldn't say entirely because it's not your fault. And more so, I think your partner on that has kind of like even stated as such publicly, right?
Yeah, no, Rob's really been vocal about, when he sees people, coming at me, he's like, it's my fault. I took on too much work. And, if you have comments, come to me, but it doesn't matter. They still keep coming to comments. I have people commenting on the Indiegogo page that this guy stole $80,000 from us. And I'm like,
Oops.
We're all going to be kicked off Twitter soon enough, so you won't have to hear it anymore.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I accidentally shared the. Nobody use that link that I just shared, please.
Why did you do that?
uh-oh.
I thought that I had.
Start booting everybody. Kick everybody out.
I thought that I will kick you out if you come in here. I thought that I had just Mutt had dropped a link so that I copied it and I was going to share it to the chat, and I didn't. I shared that instead. Don't you come in? Kick you right out.
2 3 people watching. Don't you dare come in here.
Yeah. You know what, everybody?
No, really, come on in.
We won't.
Because just thinking about
it. We should let Ichthy come in.
He can come in. Any of you guys can come in. Just come in.
All right, do it. You know what?
Just get everybody in.
This is not just me. It's everybody.
Yeah, just let them in. It doesn't
All right,
matter.
it's open. So, well, what else is going on, Cal? Anything else?
Yeah, I've got. If you guys follow Brain Fever Comics on Twitter, he's a really great artist. A while back, I was just joking. I had a joke tweet about I want to make a new Candyman type character. We'll call him the Ice Cream Man, and you have to say I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream, and then he like gouges your eyes out with an ice cream scoop. And I was joking, and he
actually give you ice cream.
He really liked the idea, and he's like, "Hey, this would fit into this story that I'm writing with like all these, these kind of it's like a like fan service to like 80s slashers. There's a lot of stuff in it, and he's like one of those guys. He's an idea man, and he's a really good artist, but he's not a writing isn't his thing. He'll tell you up front that. So his name is Kevin McDougall. Check him out on Twitter, Brain Fever Comics. He did a really great design for the I Scream Man, like I.
What's his name again? I'm sorry.
It's Brain Fever Comics on Twitter. So at Kevin Mac Doug A.
Doug a 10. I'm gonna put his. Well, no, I can't because I don't have YouTube open. I can't comment. Yeah,
he needs more followers. So definitely give him a follow. He's working on something for Alterna right now.
I'm already following him. Look at that.
I feel bad. He's following me, but I'm not following him back.
It's because you're too cool.
Too cool. He's doing something.
The lower my follow count is, the lower I follow people, it makes me look really cool. That sweet follow to follower ratio makes you look legit.
Cool.
And lastly, I'm learning how to make video games. So
I want to see this.
Show us your sweet pixel art. Share it on the screen.
The problem is I have so many. Now that I know I can make a video game, like there's a lot that goes into it. I haven't learned how, but whenever I want to learn something, I just do it. So I'm going to learn how to make video games, and it's going to be really cool. But I have so many freaking ideas. Like I want to do like a top-down like JRPG, but like not fantasy, like something like cool, like horror or something.
Non-fiction.
I have lots of cool ideas, but yeah, I'll pop up. I'm working on myself skateboarding right now.
Yeah,
and since I can't do an ollie yet, like a real. I can do a rocket ollie, like I can make the skateboard. Do you know what that is?
You're starting to learn right now.
Yeah, I tried when I was like 15 and I wasn't good at it.
What?
So I didn't keep going. But I want to exercise and like, be, like do something that burns calories and stuff. That's not like on the cycle machine upstairs. So I'm just gonna get a skateboard and just like, start skateboarding. And my son, hey,
there he is.
What's up, guys?
Beautiful man.
Oh, my son
with the shades on and everything.
Yeah, man. I'm prepped up because art is a struggle, and I would just want to hide my dark circles under my eyes.
It's a struggle.
I don't hide mine. Just show them. It's good.
Well, we were just talking about. We were listening. Cal was talking about his.
Beautiful.
That's why it's called Breaking Rad.
So Cal was talking about his sweet skateboard pixel art for his video game.
Ooh.
And we need to see that if you're able to bring it up, Cal.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, so this is the Photoshop window. Are you guys seeing it?
All right, hold on. Yeah.
Oh my god!
I'll step you through, and then I'll push play. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have to do backgrounds for like.
Oh, you're doing it in Photoshop, all right?
16 more frames, but anyway, so there's me popping an ollie.
Oh, no way! Dude,
that's awesome.
And if you know anything about skateboarding, I want you to pay attention because
I'm a Christian.
Yeah. Look, I move my
Jesus took my wheels.
That's right.
I don't.
Jesus is against skate. No, I move my feet into the right position, and then, boom! Oh no, I skipped the pop. You pop it.
Ooh,
I can do that in real life, but I can't do this, where you slide. You have to slide your foot along the grip tape when it's like this. See how his foot is?
Do you wear those skinny jeans in real life too?
Yeah, no. I was wondering about that.
No, those aren't skinny jeans. It's just pixel art. It's hard to like make regular 501s come across. But anyway,
jorts. Can you do jorts in pixel art?
Can I do what?
Jorts? Jean shorts?
Oh
yeah. That's next on the list. So,
do some
anyway,
Jinkos.
So that's the thing.
Yes.
That's the thing I'm doing.
Dude, that's incredible.
Cal, that is.
Go on, let me do one of those other frames. I want to see that background. Did you just end the thing? Did you close the thing out? I want to see that background. Nice. I love it.
I'm having
That's where Cal lives in Mordor.
I know. I'm trying to. I'm colorblind. I'm colorblind, so the colors I need to work on. I'm going to have to do lots of adjustments.
I thought it was weird that you had red cactuses. That's a little strange.
Wait, cactuses aren't green?
No, they're red.
Oh man!
I thought that was a creative decision.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
I'm having a ton of fun though painting the cactuses in pixel art. They're so fun. Like, I don't know. It takes a lot of the skill out of art.
Yeah, that's what we need to do.
Like, I don't.
It's hard, man. Pixel art is tough.
Yeah, I was gonna say like you're like saying it takes all the skill, but that still looks super.
That's extra skill, dude.
Yeah.
That's my daughter.
You can't cheat with that. Well, the unicorn shirt. That's awesome.
That's great. I love it.
That's great.
Wait, I have one more I will show you because I'm working on. Hi, cutie. I'm working on a.
Hi,
cutie.
Where is it? I'm working on a game. I'm working on a game idea where you start out as like a zombie looking dude like this. So he's got an idle animation. What is that line?
Oh yes.
That line is not. He's not peeing. I don't know what that line is. But,
yeah, that looks like he's peeing. All right. Or
is there like a little head that pops up out of nowhere too? One of those frames is weird.
What is that?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Brain. It's a brain.
It's a cool looking arm, is what it is.
I didn't draw that though.
Was he holding a brain?
Yeah, it looks like a brain that just popped out of his head. But
doing that.
That's a hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Doing this, he's punching you. Zombie punch.
I have this guy too. He's like a bruiser dude.
That's awesome.
That's the hand. That's the hand. Right there.
Yeah, it's his hand. I don't know how it got onto the other file, but I'm really not great at Photoshop, so I just kind of things get like tossed all over. So anyway, that's what I'm up to.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome.
Very
good. My daughter wants to be on camera.
Hey. Hey, Cal's daughter.
All you 8-year-old boys out there, stop watching and go away.
Get out of here.
Go away now.
Get out of here, you
scams.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Give me one more hug.
All right. Well, that's cool, man. I love it.
Thanks. It's fun.
Yeah. What's up with you, Ichthy? What's going on with you?
Oh man, 2021 has been such a kickstart. I did like a variant cover for the Flock comic, and that's going to be coming out, I believe, the 27th of February. I'm doing right now. I'm actually going to live stream tomorrow on my channel that I'm going to be inking a back cover for the bump back, and also. I've been approached for doing like a 2-issue comic. You know, I'm still waiting for the approval if he wants to work with the page rate I'm offering. So, yeah. I've been busy, dudes.
Awesome. That's good to hear. Yeah.
Sweet, man.
Well,
we need to shout out some of the people we got in the chat.
Yeah. Well, one of them is here.
It's me.
We also have our man, everybody knows and loves, Trusty Sidekick.
Yeah. Trusty.
One and only.
He's a good guy, that Trusty Sidekick.
He is the best of guys.
Best type of guy.
Best type of guy. So, Trusty and I both share a love for a football team that is a Virginia football team here. That it's Liberty University, and they went to a bowl game this year, and like pulled out a win over Coastal, who was their like bitter rival, in the last play of the game, and it was incredible. And so I was immediately texting Trusty, and it was really cool.
Right on.
Nice.
So if you guys are looking for a football team to appreciate, Liberty is going to be. Like, I'm telling you, one day, like they were top. They got to 21 this year in the FBS. Which is crazy for a team that got inducted like 3 years ago or something like that. Anyway, if you're looking for a football team to
That's my alma mater.
Appreciate you went to Liberty.
Yeah, I didn't graduate, but I did go there for 2 years.
Yeah, my wife got she got a degree there too. So we end up like I'm a Tech fan and she's a UVA fan, so you can't like we're bitter enemies and rivals, so we can't do that, and so we decided to like that instead. So I lost. Oh yeah, here we go. He said, "True dat, go Flames." Oh, my Pickles is in the chat. He says, "Hello, hello,
hello, hello,
hello, hello," and and we had the one and only Septinov 709.
Yep.
And he said, "Welcome to Tennessee, Mutt."
Thank you. The evil one welcomed me.
He is, but evil guy I know.
The evilest multiverse entity there is.
He is. And he's in everybody. I love that he's basically making himself indispensable from indie comic culture.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
by just inserting. Is he?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just love that he's inserting himself into every comic he can possibly be in.
Yeah, when millions of years from now, when people are excavating, some part of Tennessee, they're going to find that he was some form of god because he was worshipped and put into many pieces of literature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow,
that is awesome.
Wow. Yeah,
he's so meta.
Yeah.
He's so meta.
He's
all right. Well, let's move on while Cal's eating his tacos. And what I want to talk about.
He's got a never-ending plate of tacos down there.
He does.
Those tacos just keep
every
going.
5 minutes.
That's
He's pulling
crazy.
up a taco, and he doesn't like take bites. He devours it, and then a minute later he pulls up another full taco.
Yeah.
Might have a grill under there. Who knows?
He's grilling tacos.
Yeah, I think your hair's growing in the back a lot more than was the last time I saw you too. Look at that!
Oh yeah,
Look at that.
Cal, do you have a mullet?
Is it a mullet? Cal?
No. There's lots of hair up here too.
Okay.
Prove it.
So it's a mullet.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That's why I wear a hat, because I'm like this part of my hair all just migrated that way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Out of it. We're pro immigration.
I'd respect you more if you made it into a mullet.
Especially when you ride your skateboard.
You should go full skullet, man. Go full skullet.
Skullet.
I'm trying to find a job right now at
That's good to hear.
I have 2 really big churches and one kind of like normal sized church that I'm pursuing all of them at the moment. So I don't think the mullet would. I don't think that would go too well. Maybe it will. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I mean, Jesus had a mullet, so no one had a problem with that. He had a beard, so I mean, you're good, dude.
I mean, you're practically the 4th member of the Trinity at this point.
Exactly.
You're getting close.
Quadrany.
Quadrilogy.
How would you say that?
Quality. You call it quality.
Quality.
We're treading close. We're treading.
Yeah, right. All right. And on that note, let's move to something I think is really interesting, and this is actually Mutt's suggestion, is that we talk about our best predictions for 2021. What do you think is going to happen this year? So it could be anything. So I want you, Goons, to rack your brains and think, what do you think we're going to see this year? Is it going to be, some like, is COVID going to? Oh gosh, I shouldn't say that. I can't say that word.
Oh no! Whoa! Wow! You just dated yourself, dude. Wow!
Is that?
That's so last year.
Is that thing that's keeping us all inside? Is it going to change into something else? Is it going to get worse? Are we going to see? Heck, I don't know. Our car's going to start flying this year. Is this the year the hoverboard finally comes out?
Yes.
When do we get those jackets that dry themselves when you fall into water? Like, what are we going to see?
It's gonna suck because Cal just learned how to ride a skateboard.
Remember, hoverboards don't work on water.
That's right. They need they need to magnetize off of something. That's why they don't work on water.
Looking it up now just to make sure.
Yeah. So I need to take off my glasses because this is a serious topic. We're talking about the future.
Look at the rings.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
So how I feel in 2021, since we are in our houses, within the confinements of our sanity, I believe that we will soon migrate into owning our own bubbles, and we won't be handshaking anymore. We will be fist bumping. So I'm good with fist bumping. I'm not good with air fist bumps. It just seems awkward. And what I do believe in 2021 is, we're gonna have cons where.
I'm sorry, just Dan's dog freaked me out. It's like Rose out of nowhere.
Come here.
He's very invested with this topic too, with Mutt.
It's like this is where I just see.
What are you doing, Big Jeff?
Every time I see that dog, I think it's like the abominable snowman that's going to come into your house.
Oh my god!
He was behind me snoring. Well, I kept looking back a minute ago because I couldn't figure out what the noise was, and he was literally snoring like a human.
I just thought that was Mutt breathing.
Yeah. He's very tired. He's had a long day of barking at things. Haven't you?
Like Mutt.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Continue. Sorry.
All right. So no worries. So I believe that we will migrate into bubbles now.
Okay.
Just to play safe. If in case of the bubble burst, literally, we will have bubble wrap. So that way we'll have twice the safety precautions.
I thought you meant hip hop.
Wait, what's up?
Bubble hip hop.
Like
bubble hip hop.
Rolling around in his bubble.
And the vaccines, I'm still debating on it because I do believe this is a starting point of the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
So
Good point.
yeah. So we don't know because apparently now it's a huge achievement that you've been vaccinated. When I had my first achievement, I've peed in the toilet, but no one makes a huge announcements about that.
You didn't get a certificate? You didn't get a certificate for peeing in the toilet?
No, I did not. I'm pretty disappointed.
I have framed just over
I'm
there.
happy to sing your praises on Twitter right now if you want.
Just to let everybody know, Mark.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
All right.
What else? You got anything else? Are those the big ones?
Those are the
Any great ones? I don't know. I mean, I'm still tainted from 2020, so all I could think of is just negativity. But I'll try to be positive.
Okay.
When you go to my channel, I try to be positive. Well, not try. I do be positive. Positivity. Well, this show is starting again in a new season.
Yeah.
So that made my day and super excited.
Yes.
I give you a little shout out on Twitter.
Okay, thanks. I'm pretty terrified what you've added me, but we'll find out now.
I gotta go look it up.
All right, I'm gonna retweet, so they might not get it, but they will soon. Thank you.
It's self-explanatory.
It won't be, but any positivity. So this show is back. That's a great start. This is a great start of 2021.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm doing pinups. Well, not pinups. I'm actually doing covers, which is better than a pinup. So I'm keeping myself.
I just his name. He's got Nostradomus.
Oh, wait, I gotta hear the story behind that.
What?
Oh man. Oh shoot, my dude, Jin Gingerton. What's up? He's another Floridian brother.
All right.
What's up, Jin?
Florida man. He's in the chat. We got Florida man here.
Nice.
All the way. Right on.
All the way, man.
Hey, have you guys ever if this offends you living in Florida, you can tell me and I'll apologize. But
All right.
have you ever done the you put your birth date in and then followed by Florida Man and see what comes up on Google?
Yeah, I actually did. I was pretty disappointed how mine was.
Mine was great. So I want all of you right now to type in your birth date, what just the month and day. You don't have to worry about the year, and then put Florida Man and see what the first headline is that comes up. Okay.
Does it have to be the date of my birthday or the year as well added?
No, you don't need to have the year. You don't have to have the year.
Gosh dang it! I'm
The
still
first two are
disappointed
about-
with
it.
So, all right.
All
So,
right.
what do you got, Ichthy? What do you got?
Is it going to be the first thing that pops up, or it could be like any?
Whatever the best one on the.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty disappointed. I've been
Oh, man.
bamboozled. Let me
You didn't
see.
get a good one?
The first. Let me see.
I got a good one.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I found a good one.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so Florida man shot and killed over parking space.
Yep, sounds like something Florida man would get into. All right, what do you got, Mutt? Let's hear it.
All right, on my birthday, a drunk Florida man drives lawnmower down major road, tells police, "Just take me to jail."
Oh, that's
Nice.
awesome.
Nice. All right, Mark, what you got?
Do you want the full naked one or the half naked one?
Oh no!
Full naked. We only get full naked here.
Full naked?
Full
All
Monty.
right.
Wow.
Florida man once caught mowing lawn naked wants his teaching job back.
Yes.
So many lawnmower stories. with
Yeah.
Florida man.
Well, you know, landscaping is booming here in Florida, so I'm not surprised.
What do you got, Cal?
Are you ready for this? This isn't
Yes.
this isn't
All right.
PG. This is PG-13.
Ooh,
Okay,
man.
That's
Go for
it.
it.
You're trying to be a pastor, man. Stop.
Listen, pastor's just trying to be edgy, okay? Just trying to get up with a youth group.
He's about to be a youth pastor.
I'll just say there's worse than this in the Bible. So
Oh my god!
Florida man's penis shot could land him in jail.
Oh,
A Jacksonville man repeatedly shot himself in the penis Friday morning.
oh my God.
While the injury was accidental, he may face criminal charges. I want to read that whole article and write a report on it because he shot himself multiple times in the penis on accident. What? Is there anything left?
Well, after the first, it's a felony. You get one free peanut shot.
First one, I don't know. I think the saying goes. I'm sorry.
Are you good?
Okay, all right. So I think the saying goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Apparently, the same goes with shooting thyself and then thyself again and again and again and again.
Wow.
King James Ichthus version. So yeah.
All right.
Okay,
We
guys,
got-
we have to do a little more. This is an expose
Okay.
the Cal, the reporter, is doing. Yeah, I have to read the first part of this because this is friggin' hilarious.
Here we go.
A Jacksonville man is the second Floridian to make headlines in recent weeks for suffering an accidental self-inflicted gunshot wound that could wind up with jail time after a hospital stay. The most recent incident occurred Friday morning, sending the Jacksonville man to the hospital with an injury to his penis. Now, get this. Ironically, the first incident involved a man named Trigger,
Oh,
a
trigger Florida.
Dollar General store, and shot to the ankle that it incited. His name was Trigger, though. That's it. That's the whole punchline.
Trigger doesn't know how to use one, I guess.
He's trigger happy.
We got Gingerton says Florida man arrested for luring robbery victims from a dating app, which is actually pretty smart.
Yeah.
Let's give that guy credit. And then Sept says a Florida man arrested accused of hitting mom on head with corn cob.
Winner.
So I had one, and it was says let's see. A Florida man was arrested for aggravated battery and aggravated assault after threatening to kill two neighbors with kindness. Kindness, however, was the name he gave to his butcher knife that he was holding at the time. He's going to kill him with kindness.
That's way too clever for Florida.
Yeah.
That's made up. Made
I
up.
also had one that was a Florida man. Oh, where did it go? It was a Florida man threatens neighbors with roach spray and nunchucks.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
That was on
yeah.
So, long story short, thank you, Florida men, for coming to the stream.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Yeah, Florida men face women with roach spray and breaks out the nunchucks over loud music. That's a good one. Now, so we got Ichthy's 2021 predictions. Who wants to give theirs next? Anybody ready?
I guess the
you ready, Mark?
I'll jump in.
Nostradomus?
I'll jump in.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let me tell you what's going to happen in 2021, Mark.
Ooh.
So in 2021, we're going to have our first experience with real aliens. And I'm talking about either an alien person exposing their, the personage to the humanity, or our first official UFO sighting with real imagery and proof. What do you think about that?
Was that person implying that an immigrant's going to come in and flash the project?
That is exactly what I thought, too.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm just waiting for a brave soul to say it first.
Come on, guys! I'm trying to be serious here and tell you what's going to happen.
It's hard when Six is here. He has the sixth sense,
So let me ask you this, Mutt. So do you think that the alien that's going to expose himself to all of us, do you think that this alien is like, what does he look like? Is it xenomorph? Is this
No. It's going to be humanoid.
Okay.
I think arms, legs, head, body, torso.
Okay.
But going to be very different. Probably a lot smaller from the reports that I've read. They fit into a much smaller aircraft. We're gigantic to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The aircraft are being held by not just the United States government, but by multiple governments. There's a treaty apparently between the Earth and the aliens, so that because they realize what a panic it would cause if they were to kind of just say, "Hey, here we are." But they're very interested in us and they want to know more about us. And if you'll notice in the news cycle, even though 2020 has been the most insane year ever, the news cycle has been putting out these sort of like slow roll-ins of alien sightings and alien aircraft and different things like that. I think they're doing a soft opening. They're going to tell us what they know pretty soon.
Do you think they're going to come and help us with our pandemic problem? You think they're going to show up?
I don't know. I think they do have some technology that is going to help us jump ahead. I think they probably already have shared a lot of that with us, and that's where we have gotten our, 5G from.
Do you think
5G.
That the disease that shall not be named will in fact be the ending to War of the Worlds?
That may be what they're waiting on. Some of the diseases to be cured.
So really, China is the hero of the story.
No, because I think that we want them. They're not going to be bad guys. They're going to be friendly toward us.
Okay, so if they're friendly and they're small, are we talking about the Smurfs?
No. These are going to be whitish colored. Silverish.
Oh, okay. So they're inverted. The colors are inverted from the Smurfs, is what you're telling me.
That's right.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Little gray men. All right. So that's Mutt's prediction for 2021. You got anything else, Mutt?
That's it. When it happens, you guys go back here to this video, hit play at about whatever minute this is, and you listen to old Uncle Mutt tell you what's going to happen, and you remember what I said.
Look, I'm actually looking right now at it is the UFO sightings map. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is sightings from January 1st of 2002.
Yep.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me see. No, I can change the kind of heat map for when Let me see.
Well, he does that if Nostradomus may take an approach to your your story. I predict, based on what you said, that we are in fact going to be the aliens, and these little gray men are coming to take their planet back. Nostradomus.
A twist.
I gotta let everybody know that the legend John Dillard is in the chat right now.
I saw that.
And he's screaming at us in all caps as usual. Oh my God, they're back.
Please share it out. Yes.
Please share it out. And we're talking about 2021 and our predictions for this year. So that's what's happening. And did Dillard's book finish up? Is it done?
Yeah.
All I know is I'm on the cover of that.
You are on the cover. I bought that book. I had to have it.
Yeah. That book is going to be legendary.
It is going to be legendary. I cannot wait for that thing. It's going to be good. But all right, hey, Cal, you got any predictions for 2021?
Nothing.
Or any rebuttals for Mutt?
I'm gonna address Mutt's. No, I don't have any serious predictions that won't keep everyone up at night for the next month. So I'm sure some of us are thinking some of the things. No, but the whole UFO thing. Like you said, soft.
Yeah, like a rollout, like a soft rollout.
They call it soft disclosure, and they've been doing it for years. But it's in circles like I run in, like the fringe Christian circle, not fringe theologically, but fringe where we like actually address that supernatural is real.
Yeah.
That whole Nephilim thing, like Genesis 6. It says it's going to be, as in the Bible says, it'll be like the days of Noah in the end. And in the days of Noah, the earth was overrun with these things called Nephilim, which had like not only infected humanity but also animals and everything. There was chimeras and stuff. This is my belief, and so that's why the world was flooded. And in Genesis 6 it says there were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that. Also after that was in Canaan when the Israelites were conquering the land of Canaan, which is Israel now. And then some tribes, God said, go kill everyone, man, woman, child, animal, everything. And these are things that a lot of like Christians get hung up on, and then non-Christians like have problems coming to the faith because of this stuff. And if we would just go back to whoa.
Somebody just acted out your prediction there.
If we would just go back to Genesis 6 and the Bible, we'd know there's a reason why some. I can't even with a straight face.
Oh no!
What happened? I wasn't on my end of things.
Somebody just killed in the film in Child's basement.
Gosh, that scared me. I ain't gonna lie. I was getting caught up in what Cal was saying, and then all of a sudden that happened. I was like,
"You're in the Old Testament mindset for a minute there."
Yeah, well, it's old and new. It's all of it, man. It's like the whole shebang.
Oh, here we go.
So anyway, yeah, it's California got tied up. Hey,
I just read that.
Oh
no, you scared off Ichthy.
Oh, Ichthy's gone.
Freaked him out.
Him out.
Yeah.
It
was either that or the sermonizing that I was doing, but
I was getting a little nervous because I noticed he didn't have a beard either, so he might just be trying to, so.
Yeah.
Imposter.
Anyway, continue, Cal. I want to hear the end of this.
That's basically it. A lot of I think like kind of internal struggling that Christians do with the Bible goes back to that stuff. Like, man, why did God say to kill everything? Like man, woman, child, animal, like everything of certain tribes. And if you go back and you look at those tribes, so many of them were descended from the Rephaim, which are Nephilim, and the Goliath and his brothers were Philistines, and they had Nephilim blood. A lot of the, like when Joshua and Caleb went into the promised land and they came back, they're like, dude, we're like grasshoppers in their sight. These guys are huge. Like it's not fanciful. It's all real. And so the point is, I forget where it says in the New Testament, but it says that in the end times, it'll be like the days of Noah, but it's not going to be giants this time. I think it's going to be much smaller. And because if you look at all of the UFO, look at all of like the quote alien interactions we've seen for the last 60 or so years, it all started back when around the time that Israel re-entered the Promised Land. The children of Israel went back into Israel. The first UFO sightings were like in the 50s, around the same time. The first documented ones. That we like have the pictures of the saucer shaped UFOs. There's a ton of UFO activity right over Jerusalem, not Israel, not the Near East or the Middle East, right over Israel. There's always like these crazy, not every year, but a lot of years there are these crazy UFO flaps, like tons of UFO sightings. Why over Jerusalem? Why over Israel? Why over this tiny, tiny, tiny little spot in the world? And I think it all goes back to scripture and truth.
I do not to downplay into that. That my game Starfetched, there are two characters. One is named King Og, and one of the bad guys. I always thought it was called Refame, but they're called the Refame. It was actually
what was the first one?
King Og.
Og of Bashan. Yeah, he was a giant. His bed was like.
I spelled it with 2 G's just to be different, but yeah.
Yeah. Rephaim. I say Rephaim because it's like cherubim, seraphim. The I am in Hebrew is just a plural. It's like S for us. For people who don't know, people who are watching, like if someone says cherubims, they're actually even like the King James says cherubims, but that's false because the M is already plural. So like when God, one of the names of God is Elohim, that's a plural name for a singular God, which is kind of interesting because that's in the Old Testament before the Trinity was revealed. Sermon over, and someone else is talking about it. Sorry.
That was some biblical knowledge thrown down.
Laid it down, brother.
Lightning round, baby.
I do have to address Dillard for a second because he's screaming at me and talking about my relationship with my close friend Mutt. And if you were here earlier, look, all I'm going to say is you missed the part where he broke up with me. Okay.
Yeah.
We talked about it earlier, so. You can go back and watch that later, and you'll hear all about how he broke up with me. Okay, so he traded up. He did. So your prediction for 2021 is already wrong, Dillard. All right,
Dillard he's just green jello, man. He wishes he was all up in this business.
I mean, he put your face. He put your face.
I know
on
he loves
the cover of the book. I think he has a little crush.
He does. He knows a real man when he sees it. You know a real man when you see it, Dillard.
I can't wait to see what he says about that. All right. All right. So we have aliens. We have giants, biblical giants coming back. Ichthy thinks we're going to be living in bubbles. There is a lot of stuff that's going to happen in 2021. I don't have any great predictions. I'll be honest with you.
That's a surprise. You're unprepared? What a shocker.
I am not. Nostradomus predicts that Macho Dan will have no great predictions for 2021.
Correct. Correct. So I was trying to think of things while Cal was talking, and then everything left my brain. I was like, what? So
when you were nodding along like this, you were really thinking.
I was trying to think, but Cal kept like saying this crazy stuff, and
it was interesting, wasn't it?
It was interesting, and so I couldn't continue on with what I was saying.
Don't worry.
So how about this? Let's move on and talk about comics you're interested. You want to say something else?
I mean, I want to hear your predictions of 2021. Who knows? Maybe that 1% that you think wasn't going to be predicted is actually a prediction.
Hey, what do you think is going to happen with movies and especially movie theaters?
Ooh, that's a good. I do have something to say about
that. I already have a conclusion. It's called My Phone. That's
Quibi. Is that what you think is going to happen?
I mean,
Quibi has failed.
There's streams. There is.
Well, he's talking about like motion pictures. So like.
Oh, that's dead. I think we already established that since 2020.
I do have a prediction about that. I think that we're going to have a couple things happen.
Okay.
I know Warner Brothers has already stated they're moving to basically all digital releases for 2021. They're not going to do any theatrical releases. However, what I think is going to happen is we'll see more of that. So, the $30 you pay one time, you get the movie. So you go in with your buddies or whatever and you download it. But I think as far as movie theaters go, there's always going to be something for a while. I think it won't be dead, but it's going to get expensive and it's going to be like a niche thing. So, there's a theater in our hometown that it's a classic theater, and I think they're going to survive by playing rerun movies, cool stuff. Yeah. And then when something comes out that is like it's a Star Wars, it's whatever Disney, Marvel, whatever, and it's a big name blockbuster, they will have special viewings, and they'll probably won't get as many new releases. They might have one a month, and that's it. Instead of 5 or 8 titles a month that they're trying to play. So that's what I think is going to happen. The big ones are still going to get big budgets, but a lot of things are going to be moved to streaming platforms, which sucks because it's like the cable wars, right? Now you're going to have to basically pay for every streaming service if you want to watch it or buy the movie outright, which is kind of a bummer. So that's my prediction.
I feel like I'll piggyback on this because I like how this is going. The whole niche market that's going to be a little bit more of a spike to go there. I believe that we'll go to holograms because I do believe that, the movies have tried their ways of making entertainment a whole new other level. I mean, I think maybe the beginning of 2010, they have these chairs where it just has this motion whenever there's a certain scene going on. That was fun within the next 2 minutes. After that, I felt nauseous.
See, I think all those gimmicks are gone. It'll be a hipster thing. Like PBR is a hipster beer. Going to watch a movie in a theater is going to be like this extra thing you're going to do. It's going to be hip to go watch it. You'd be like, oh man, I'm here watching 35 millimeters tonight. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like that. Yeah. What else you guys think?
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I think that
whatever. No, that's fine. You go ahead.
I apologize. I already steamrolled you once. Please. No,
it's fine. No,
please.
I'm done. I don't care
all right,
anymore.
girls. All right, ladies. Who wants to go first?
I don't want to talk now. I don't.
I think Dillard's got a great prediction. 2021, Ghislaine Maxwell names Biden, and he still wins a second term. I would say probably a third. I mean, the more dirt that gets dropped on him, the more he'll just keep winning.
Yeah.
Hashtag winning.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Seriously.
Come on, Mark.
It's not that good now. Well, now it's hyped up, and it's going to sound stupid. I was just going to say, I went to the theater last year and I watched Goonies for the first time because I'd never seen it.
Yeah,
I hated every minute of it.
Oh,
noxious movie ever made in the history of mankind. It's kids screaming for 2 hours.
Oh no! Wow, that's basically the conclusion.
Don't worry about it. Yeah,
kids screaming. Oh, okay.
That was like the
Big Tech Dan over here. Big Tech Dan over here trying to censor me.
Some opinions should be censored.
Oh man!
Try watching that movie in a theater with surround sound, and you got Rudy screaming at you in this ear, and you got the Feldman kids screaming at you in this year. Oh my god! It was a headache to get through. I couldn't get. Oh.
It's a lot of screaming, but what did you think about what's his name? What's the dude's name? Baby Ruth.
You guys, that guy.
Vin Diesel?
He was amusing only because
what was his name?
It was nice to hear a low pitched sound screaming at me as opposed to the high sounds that were screaming at me the whole time. So this was nice to hear.
Yeah. My daughter she found the Goonies in like one of those Walmart bins where you get a movie for like $3, and she bought it and she loves it.
Diller, it need not be like that. Watch it again.
You're getting some love in the chat, Mark. You're getting love in the chat.
Oh, he sees.
Dude.
Y'all know I'm right. Y'all know I'm right.
I think you had to have watched that as a kid initially.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That is not the sign of a good movie. I watched Short Circuit as a kid. Loved it. I watched it recently. It's still a great movie.
Yeah, the Goonies.
I show it to people who have seen it for the first time, and they say it's a good movie. Goonies. Oh my gosh, the screaming! It's 2 hours of screaming. Why do people like this movie? I don't get it.
It's nostalgia. It is.
Then I have to go home to my screaming kids. 3 of them.
Yeah.
It's horrible because I have to start slapping the kids because they won't shut up screaming. I've been sitting in the theater for 2 hours.
All right. We're gonna have to put Mark in the timeout chair.
You invited a curmudgeon.
I know he's sitting over there like.
The part that I thought was going to be, they tell the story of what was it, Curly's Gold? Is that
no, Curly's Gold is City Slickers.
One-Eyed Willie, whatever his name is. Come on.
One-Eyed Willie.
He's telling the story of One-Eyed Willie's Gold. And, I thought there was going to be like a flashback sequence where you get like some kind of animation or like some kind of like thing where it's like, oh, it's a great story. It's just Rudy being like, I read this story, whatever the Rudy kid's saying. I read this story and there was a guy and he had this gold and he hit it and then he died and then it's like listening to my kids tell me a story from schools. And then they couldn't find it. But I found the medallion. I heard the medallion and he's like stumbling over his words.
This is our time.
We gotta have
down here. It's our time.
I feel like we have to have a Goonies debate between Mark and Cal. I think that would be great.
I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
Cal knows.
Half of my t-shirts are Goonies, so yeah, bring it on, Mark. But it won't be a rap battle because I'm not as good at that.
I will say the art on the Goonies artwork. Very nice.
I don't know.
I like that.
Very nice.
Don't sell yourself too short, man. You could probably hang with Mark in rapping. I mean, he's not,
I literally read words.
Nothing special.
I'm sure you can pull it off. The illusions of work.
What do you think about movies? What do you think? How are movies going to change? I want to hear your opinion.
I'll give you my real opinion, man. No joke. I think that it's going to go the same way as the comic book shop. It's going to be everything's going to be like custom and very specific, and people that are in the process even now of trying to make mainstream comics, everything's going the way of the independent creator. So you guys stay in your seats and hang tight because eventually the attention and the money will flow your way because you can only make so many Spider-Man movies and Batman movies and Star Wars movies. That stuff is going to get played out eventually because it's just like anything else. You can only come up with so many ideas for that. But I really believe that, like, as far as movies go, these smaller theaters who find their niche where they can keep people coming in for the experience, not the movie necessarily, but the experience where they show cult classics and things like that and have events around those things. They're the ones that are going to be able to hang, just like a good comic book shop is able to bring you in for different kinds of things and sell you some stuff while you're there.
Yeah.
It's whoever can give you a good experience in that.
I think that's big. The one thing I really enjoyed about last year was that they just played like recycled old movies and stuff, and you kind of got to go in and just like you just get to relive the stuff that you enjoy, some of it in surround sound.
My kids still think it's cool to go to the movies and watch a movie in the theater. They think that's cool, but on the same token, over the last 2 years, they've really gotten used to these instant releases where you can pay $20 and watch it at home, so it's not really that big of a thing. I mean, sometimes it's cool to go to a theater, but it's just like they're not getting that like monthly, family coming in like they used to. So there's no way that industry can remain like it has, especially with the prices they have on food, and the experience just is not worth it compared to what you can have at home.
Yeah.
So I just think it's definitely going away, but it's going to change in a way that's going to be,
Dillard, I have never too much time to think about my life, unfortunately.
It's a little rap.
It's a very sad year.
Yeah, so the movie thing, we're going to see. I mean, we're still going to get movies.
I'm hoping we'll see more of a rise in independently made movies that maybe less emphasis on special effects and the fancy graphics and more something closer to like 80s schlock.
Well, let's talk about The Mandalorian, how they did some of their stuff, because it was a super low budget compared to like a normal Star Wars movie budget, right? But they did the practical effects, and even the special effects were like, I mean, they're awesome, especially for like a TV show. They were incredible, and you put in a little bit more money, and it would be just as good as anything else out there, I think, as far as special effects go. What do you guys think?
Well, it's kind of like, because you figure the original Star Wars was low by today's standards, so that's why you can, with a lower budget, you can almost mimic that feel. I finally just saw the first season over New Year's, and like,
what, you haven't watched the?
I didn't know. I never paid for Disney Plus. I watched them.
Oh,
yeah. It's good though. It's really freaking good.
It is really good.
I'm gonna get my money out. I really enjoyed that season.
So you watched the first season. You haven't seen the second season.
No, I know. Twitter spoiled everything for me though. So
yeah, right. Okay. Got it.
It was. I didn't even have a choice. It's just people just started posting. Like, I went online. I was like, oh, it's Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Who's the main producer on that? I forget his name.
It's Favreau.
Favreau. That's he is the common thread. He's the talent.
Yeah.
Favreau's the talent.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the remakes that he made of the old Disney movies? Like he did
Lion King,
and I think he did didn't he do the Jungle Book too?
Yeah, Jungle Book.
Yeah.
I didn't see those.
I'm telling you, like, phenomenal. And I'm not. It's not because I know there was a cash grab by Disney or whatever. You know, this is the skill that this guy has. Within that setting, he can make magic. Within the setting of Disney saying, "Okay, this is popular. Let's throw money at it." He knows how to take that money and funnel it in a way to make a product that really makes who wants to see that happy. And that's why Mandalorian is doing so well, and that's why those Disney remakes that he was involved in did so well too. And if he's involved in it, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to anything he's involved in because I think he's a mega talent. But he's just one guy, and I just don't think you have enough of you don't have enough of guys like him who know how to take that corporate direction and make the money flow the right way for the creativity. You just don't have enough. Feige's another guy who's like that with the Marvel movies, but you just don't have enough of those guys. That's going to run out, and then I'm telling you, it's coming down where people are going to look for their entertainment all over the place, especially in the indie market.
Yeah.
I really like that Mortal Kombat series that came out a few years ago. It was like just a web series.
Oh my gosh, that was fantastic! Holy crap, dude!
I don't think
that was series of like just a couple bucks budget. It was called Mortal Kombat Legacy. It's probably still on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, it is, but I think it does. I think they didn't really like show the full series. I think they just showed like little bits and pieces of it just for you.
Every episode was like 10 minutes long.
But it's insane. Like the quality of it is like you feel like you're watching a film. But it's a web series. It's just insane. So
it's really good, yeah.
Man.
Mortal Kombat Legacy. All right,
They made like an R-rated Mortal Kombat.
Did y'all see the somebody did a low budget Power Rangers, like it was like a 5-minute thing?
Oh, it's a wait.
Yes.
Oh man, I didn't see
the
that.
Green Ranger, like he was in it, the original Green Ranger.
Really?
Or was he the? And it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. He's a Rainbow Ranger now.
But he was in there, and it was like kind of R-rated. It was blood and everything, and it was fantastic.
It was brutal, yeah.
Yeah, it was great. And I wanted that movie. I saw that, and I was like, "Come on, somebody needs to make that."
It's like nobody will. Yeah.
Nah, they won't. But I hope you're right, Mutt. I hope we do see more indie people producing stuff like that. That's you know, like I feel like Netflix was going the right way, and they were picking up people to do these things, and then they just started picking up only the people that agreed with their
politics
agenda.
Or agenda. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do a public tweet saying I apologize for being unapologetic because it's garbage and you don't know how to sell.
I really think that it's not like there's not enough stuff out there.
Right.
know? There's enough stuff. There's enough stuff before we were born to entertain you for a lifetime. You know what I mean? But what people buy into is like specific creators. They just connect. You just connect with the creator. You've got that person that, for us, it's comics, obviously. So you've got that comic book creator that just, you got hooked into what they were doing and you followed their work and you cared about what they did. And that was back in the day before you could even like see them on YouTube, Like I wanted to know what Walt Simonson was putting out next. I really wanted to know. And I would follow his work and buy his stuff because I loved it. So I think the same, but now it's just amplified a million times because you can find these creators and get to know them personally on their live streams and hang out with them. That's what's making people connect to the work now.
Agreed. We're all shaking our heads. That means you're right.
You're 6, and then you can't.
I don't know. I just feel kind of frustrated because of certain situations. Because I mean, for all of us that's been kids from the 80s or the 90s, and hell, even the 2000s. I mean, you would think we would have a spark of inspiration just because we grew up with such great media. I mean, even shows from the preschools in the 90s, like Blue's Clues and Barney, that crap exploded. I mean, what other things can you, It's like, how can you beat that? It's like preschool entertainment was great as well. Regardless of what you think, people are still talking about it. I mean, I think they did a spin-off for Blue's Clues, and they even brought Steve back. And the reason why Steve left the show in the first place is because his hairline is disappearing the new
Blue's Clues. It's actually really. I hated Blue's Clues, obviously, because I was a teenager when that came out.
Well, of course. I mean,
I don't mind watching the.
Hey, man, I enjoy Blue's Clues. I was that demographic they were aiming for. I loved freaking Barney. There's even freaking podcasts about Barney and the people that worn the suits. It's crazy, man. But now we have this thing called a garbage filter of politics because they think it's great. I'm sorry I'm being such a negative Nancy in your shows, guys, especially for the new year. But I'm trying to be funny and loosen us up. I feel like the purple is bringing up my royalty, but I think that's a stimulus check that came in. So
very excellent reference.
Yeah. Well, at least we know 6 a.m. needs to loosen up. So I'm glad you hear it because.
All right.
I'm here to help you.
I loosened up, but don't make me watch the Goonies ever again because I will tense up. I introduced my kid to Dino Riders. He never saw that.
Oh, man, that is probably one of my all-time favorite.
I had the old VHS tape and they had
help me out. Dino Riders, man.
So good. Dino Riders is so good.
Oh my god.
I had the Brachiosaurus with the pods on its side that would open up.
Oh, I had that one too. I got the T-Rex. I begged my parents for like a year to give me the T-Rex.
I never got the T-Rex.
I got it off the table and broke the tail.
my daughter still has just the dinosaur. She doesn't have the pods or anything, but she still has that. Yeah. But I want to say I had something else, maybe a Triceratops, I think. So yeah, I gotta agree with you. Dino Riders is top tier entertainment.
I forgot how kind of creepy the intro is because it's that rotoscopes, that kid in the museum.
Yep.
It looks like the dinosaur bones start coming to life.
Yep.
It's creepy.
It is. It's awesome. Is it? I think it's on at least part of the series or the movie. Maybe is on YouTube.
Yeah.
I made my daughter watch it with me. I was like,
I woke so my other kid wouldn't get jealous because he needed to be in bed. So I woke him up. I'm like, you want to watch a show with Daddy? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Dino Riders, man. Dylan says, don't talk to me about Dino Riders. 6 a.m. I already hate you. Don't try to change my mind now.
There are little tiny dinosaurs in Dino Riders, I will say.
Yeah.
Too many.
Oh man, what a good TV show.
What a whack concept that was.
Dude, come on.
That's like the next thing you're going to tell me is like, remember Mask? Mask was such a great show.
No.
Look, Mask was not necessarily a great show, but let me tell you something.
Toys are cool.
Man,
there
my
was
heart is breaking right now. I've watched The Mask and I loved it. God.
There was the
Mask.
So I don't remember what the name of the lead guy was, but he drove a 1992 Camaro that flew.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And
you know what Mask was? Mask was for the car kids, the kids who only got cars to play with.
Yeah.
And they wanted the Transformers and all the cool stuff.
It was
and
half
their parents were like,
Transformers, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like The Mask that was based off the comic book.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Cool. It's M. Dot.
Okay. So they tried to fool us 90s kids to buy that. That's what you're telling us.
Was this the thumbs down Dino Riders? I thought you were just like, I'm a Dino Riders kid. Like this.
No.
You're like Dino Riders.
No.
Oh yeah, it's Dino Riders.
Oh man, Dillard, come on. Look, Dillard's grumpy. He says a bad word, mutt. I can't believe you. I was happy you guys were back. It was nice while you guys were gone.
Yeah.
What is wrong with them?
Yeah.
We're talking about how
back.
good we liked your comic and how you put Mutt's face on it, man. We were so excited for you, Dillard. You're gonna be like that.
No. He knows. He just needs to go back and rewatch Mask and Dino Riders and all of that lame stuff they came out with in the 90s after the 80s explosion.
Yeah.
It's called the 80s explosion for a reason, because it was cool. And then in the 90s, they didn't have nothing except Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was the best they got.
What was your?
Me and Cal had all the cool stuff. You guys are just mad.
In the 90s, they also had the X-Men series. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
All right.
I was there.
Spider-Man, the animated series.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, remember GoBots?
GoBots.
Oh my god! Yeah. Yes.
They were like discount Transformers, but they were still cool.
They're cool.
No, they had Beast Wars.
That's a little bit further out. Hey, Ichthy, I want to ask you though.
Okay.
How old? When were you born? How old are you?
I'm born in '93.
Okay.
In July 21st.
Okay. Cool. I was just
animated series. I just got this.
Oh yeah.
Man! Did you get a cell?
I did.
A cell sheet? Let me see, dude.
I got the worst cell. It's Wolverine.
Oh man, let me see.
Hold up here.
Dillard says he watched Dino Riders 2 weeks ago and it was great. Thank you, Dillard.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dillard.
Dillard.
See, we're on the same page ish. This is
That's a large 6. Looks like Wolverine has a tummy ache.
He's yodeling in front of skeletons. Or whatever.
Oh man, I got so excited I threw my head back in my. I lost my mic.
It looks like it's got a tummy ache.
I do have another skull. I'm not sure what one of the last season that cell is from.
That's pretty cool, though, man. That's cool. It is that is iconic Wolverine, though.
Oh,
yeah. Here's Dillard again.
I know.
All right.
The 80s was first of all, learn English, John Dillard. You don't say the 80s was. That shows what you know already. The 80s were known, I'll correct you, were known as the dark ages of animation. And not true at all. It's the highlight of the life. Everything was trash until John Cringe-Malusi and Ralph Boschke ushered in the 90s Renaissance. Dude, those things were sent off to Japan for about 10 cents on the dollar. And they came back to the United States, and those companies made bank on that trash So you know what? Just go watch
man.
your 80s. Go watch Thundercats. But see what a good cartoon looks like. Okay.
But are you a fan of Hanna-Barbera?
Oh,
yeah.
you know he is.
You cannot sit there and talk about trash animation from Japan.
No, no. American made animation, and they knew how to take some cheap sales, reuse them, and make it funny.
Yeah. No,
they had to reuse them. That's right.
Yeah, Hanna-Barbera were ahead of their time. I mean, they were literally the first cartoon to be in television because most of the animation was on film. Disney didn't want to do it because, they just know it's going to be impossible on their end. But Hanna-Barbera, they're like, oh, we're going to do it. Because, there's a niche, there's no market for that. So they're the first ones to get their feet wet. Yeah, they did a few things where, the whole recyclable background, they even did, I think, one of the episodes, all the characters from Cartoon Network were racing against each other. And then, Dee Dee was like, what's going on? It's like, oh, you're just seeing, the background of just, recycling. I don't know. They did a joke about it. I wish I could,
you go back in the day with Hanna-Barbera and watch the Herculoids or go back and watch Johnny Quest.
Yeah.
That's the real business right there. That's what all y'all's little favorite cartoons are based on. Jack.
I want you to watch any of those, especially Johnny Quest, and watch people Hanna-Barbera stuff when they're running. Everybody looks constipated. That's what I remember.
They run straight up.
They run straight up.
Oh my god!
And it's like their arms and their legs move, but they just their whole torso stays still, and they just look constipated.
Yeah, I'll give Dillard the Ren and Stimpy. That he is, he's on right there.
Ren and Stimpy was not made in China.
Yeah,
China. It didn't come from China.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy. That I will say, cream of the crop. Yeah. Absolutely. Nickelodeon was doing it right then.
Nickelodeon was nuts at the time, man. They did so many experimentals. Even promoting their channel was crazy, and kids, even me, were attracted to that. I'm like, holy cow! It's what's going on? And you got Invader Zim, and you just question yourself. How did it even make it to network television with half the things they put on there?
You guys remember Liquid TV from MTV?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's Aeon Flux, right?
Yeah, it was Aeon Flux, and it was the head. You remember the head? That might have been.
Yeah.
Where he had the alien that his head would split open when he got mad, and the alien would come out and kill people.
Wasn't the Max on that too?
The Max was on that. That was when I really got into Sam Keith, was when I saw that cartoon and my head just exploded. It was so good. I love that stuff.
They said it was maybe the first motion comic ever in television. That's what they said. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure. I don't know the logistics, but that's what the internet of the comics.
Well, you gotta trust the internet.
Well,
right?
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm still waiting to take my mask off, but I have to be going out with a bubble soon. So.
Well, on that note, I actually have to leave. You guys can stay and chat, but I have to go because my wife is going to start work down here in just a minute, so I have to vacate the premises.
Word up.
And so I'm going to sign off for tonight, but this was our catch-up stream. We talked about a lot of nonsense, but I appreciate everybody that watched. Dillard, I appreciate you most. I want you to know that.
I don't.
Oh,
no, I'm kidding.
I appreciate him medium.
I just hope that the Buckler has an editor after the few things he typed in.
Oh my gosh. Ichthy, you better watch your back. That Dillard's gonna come for blood, I'm telling you.
Don't worry. I know he would.
He's our Can I give some shout outs before we sign off?
Please give some shout outs.
Okay, thank you, Macho, for hosting this amazing comeback. Cal, I appreciate you staying awake this whole time.
And eating tacos.
And you can tell the tacos have definitely settled in, and it's happy nap time.
Well, I was really excited because Cal always eats whenever we start the stream. He's had Olive Garden or
Yeah.
I
was back in the rich days when I had money to get order in.
Yeah. Six, thank you for contributing as little as it was. We appreciate it anyway. Of all the people to jump in, you're the best, and we appreciate you coming in. And you're welcome back anytime on Macho's Street. Not mine, but Macho's. But you're welcome back here. And I just want to say, in the chat, we had some really cool people show up. Trusty, of course, one of the greats, great all times. 7 of 9, the greatest multiverse bad guy there is.
Yep.
We want to say thank you for My Pickles showing up all the way from
hello.
All the way from the motherland. We
That's
appreciate
right.
you coming by. Gingivitis, we appreciate you coming. Thank you for showing up. And he said, he gave a shout out. He would come back to watch a debate about the Goonies. And I think that'd be kind of interesting. I'd like to get on Cal's team. I'll be a pro Goonie. Macho, maybe
I'm a pro Goonie too, but you know what? Like I'll back up my boy Six. I'll take the anti-Goonie. Yeah, I'll take anti-Goonie.
I'm sure
I can't like just leave him. I can't leave him out by himself.
He could probably find some old fart out in a stick somewhere that hates Goonies, and have him on here. Okay, and let's see. We had Marsupial Gamers showed up, and Marsupial was in the chat and really being cool. We appreciate you showing up, man. Come on back anytime. Let's see, and who am I missing?
We somehow have 18 people watching us right now too.
Really?
That's insane.
That's
like more than double.
I have
Diller Draws is here. We really appreciate him showing up and being his usual bright and happy self. He's always welcome to come in and shake things up. I wish you to come on in the live chat so we could really, get a good gander at you face to face, and
You know what? We should have Dillard on sometime because I feel like
let's do it. Let's do it, and let's set up some kind of a really meaty conversation like Dino Riders or some stuff like that. And
Dillard, what is your thoughts on the Goonies? Tell us that.
Let's have it out. I
feel like we've all spoken our piece.
Yeah,
The Goonies.
There's
nothing to debate. It's loud.
But definitely, listen, in all seriousness, definitely go back The Buckler. It is a awesome looking comic and
Absolutely.
a cool story and a great character. Definitely go do that. Don't miss out on that. I think it's in demand right now still, so you still got an opportunity to go out and grab that book. Please go check out, like I said at the beginning of the show, please go check out Ninja Blast. It is going to be a really cool comic by Fatal J, and go check out Fatal J's channel and sub to that too. Mm-hmm. Go check out Handyman. It's online and it's free. I think I put that link out there somewhere. But Handyman is online. You can read the first 12 pages of the book right now online. So go check it out. It's a great story by Brad Ashworth. And that's it, man. I think that's all that I can shout out that's out live right now. You guys got anything else?
Download Starfetched on Apple Arcade.
Yeah.
Those payments are starting to drop, so let's download
Never miss an opportunity.
Look, real quick, we also got to say something about Hero and what we're going to do.
Oh, okay.
So
go for it.
We should make a statement for 2021. So just so everybody knows, we're working on the story right now. We're going to get it right before we start anything official. Cool. But our plan is now we've kind of changed a little bit, and we're gonna we have some first editions that we have hung on to that is going to be we're going to have them available for our second campaign when we get that going. So don't be surprised if you start seeing some more Mutt artwork coming out, hopefully.
Yeah, sweet.
And there's a lot of stuff that I think it's gonna raise the bar by a lot. We're pretty excited about it. So
don't oversell.
Can't wait.
It's gonna be good.
I love the first one, you guys. I can't wait to come through.
Yeah,
we're pretty good. Man, we got 21 people watching. That's awesome. I don't know what happened. There must be nobody else to watch right now, and so everybody jumped over here to watch us.
Yeah, once we're close to ending.
I mean, like, I know, like, I feel like I shouldn't even end it right now because of that, but I have to in a minute.
Is Comic Stream still streaming? Like, are there still like Ethan Van Sciver streams and stuff? Like,
I think he's slowing down since he's working on Wrecked Planet, and then after I don't know how far he is, but now he has another one, which is a spoof called Rainbow Brute.
Oh right.
So so he's like now he has 2 projects, and he's even promoting and publishing Snowman, and man, he has a lot on his plate.
I was just curious because I haven't been tuned into anything. I don't know like who's still streaming, if anything's. I'm sure people are still going with stuff, but
I haven't listened to any real streams in ages. I listened to him too much last year. I got strung out on streams. I don't want to hear.
Yeah, I had to take a step back too.
Music or something. Silence.
Cool. Well, I hate to finish it out. If you guys want to stay in chat, you should stay in chat. But what I want to do right now is just ask you, Mark, to send me out with some words of wisdom. Come on, give me something.
Close us in prayer.
Okay, just give me some words of wisdom.
Look, Nostradomus, I got one more prediction.
Okay.
Ooh.
In December, I predict we will be going into a 2022 by the end of December.
He did it again, everyone. How does he do it?
Take it easy. I know it's a little.
And now we're back to our 4 viewers. Everybody got bored.
As soon as he started talking, thanks a lot again, Mark.
Hey.
On that note, hey, I really appreciate you guys for coming on. Ichthy, thanks for being our guest tonight. And, man, it is good to see you guys. So we'll be back. I'll chat with y'all off air, and we'll figure out when we can get back to streaming. All right? Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.